Okay. Let's start off by talking about your childhood.
My childhood, let's see. I definitely was a tomboy. I grew up playing soccer and softball. Softball was a passion of mine, so I was a pitcher. I was a fast pitch pitcher, and that's pretty much how I spent my summers, fall, winter, spring. I pitched outside with my dad. I pitched inside with my dad. I grew up with an older sister who was the perfect sister, and I was the black sheep. So she was the ballerina, and I was the one playing in the mud. But eventually, you know, we got older, and now we're best friends. But I had a really great childhood.
What was high school like for you?
I hated high school. I went to an all-girls school at Westover. I don't know if you've ever seen it in Middlebury. It's called the Yellow Nunnery because the walls are all painted this yellow mucky color. I did not want to go there. I was kind of forced to go there because I was getting into a little bit of trouble in junior high. At least that's what my parents thought. But being in an all-girls school, I had a great education, although I do have to say that New Milford High School, what we teach our students is very, very comparable to a college prep school. However, being in a single-sex school definitely I felt did not prepare me for college and the real world. We didn't have homecoming, we didn't have prom, we didn't have football games. It was bad. There were no boys. Hello? It was bad.
Why did you decide to become an English teacher?
I love English. I love grammar. I'm the grammar dork. Teaching was something that, to be honest with you, it wasn't my first choice. I really wanted to be a publisher. I wanted to work for a company and find the next, bestseller and get an unknown author to become, popular. But the idea of going through the process and going to New York City was very scary for me. So my next choice was, how do I get other people to love writing and love literature, and this was the natural place for me to go.
Were there any teachers that really influenced you in high school?
My favorite teacher in high school was a man named Mr. Hungerford. He still teaches there. He was the only teacher that did not let us call him by his first name. And he just had a way of being very humorous and funny in the classroom, and you wouldn't know that you were learning anything, but by the end of the year, you understood that you actually got quite a lot from his class.
What's your favorite part of teaching?
My favorite part of teaching is it's in the room. It's in the room with my students and talking with them and getting to know them, and I think being laid back with them is the best way to go about it. Once the day is over, the other parts of teaching I could do without. It's the students that, to me, that's the most important part.
Do you have any memorable teaching moments you'd like to share?
Oh. Let's see, memorable teaching moments. My first day here was May 2001. I had never been to a public high school, and the first class I had was an English 2 basic. And I had a girl come up to me and tell me that she wasn't going to listen to a bleeping thing that I said, and the same day, a different class, a boy threw a desk at me. And I left here thinking I was gonna quit, and 12 years later, I'm still here, unharmed.
Now you're also married to Mr. Braun, who's another English teacher. What's it like working with someone that you're married to?
In one way, it's nice because when things bother me or work gets a little stressful, he definitely understands where I'm coming from, and we kind of vent to each other about certain things that happen at school. The bad part is we literally see each other 24/7, and even though we're married and we're together, seeing somebody 24/7 drives you crazy. So it has its ups and downs, but our schedules are different this year, so it's nice. I really don't see him. I love you, Mr. Braun.
All right. If you could teach your students anything, what would it be?
If I could teach my students anything, I think what I would want to teach my students, and I try to every year, is that to try your best and work hard, but the letter A does not represent the work and effort that you truly put into an assignment. Grades aren't everything, and if you're crying over a grade, you need to kind of grab the tissue, wipe away the tears. Life is going to move on. Grades are important. Are they everything? Absolutely not. And that you should remember every single day you come into this building.
Okay, time for rapid fire questions. What are you currently reading?
Stranger in a Strange Land.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food is veal parmesan.
What's your least favorite season?
I hate winter. Passion.
And what's your pet peeve?
My pet peeve, feet. I hate feet. If they touch me, I gag.
All right, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you.